How worried are you by the declines in the share price of Berkshire Hathaway, the difficulties the company's in? No?
This is the third time that Warren and I have seen our holdings in Berkshire go down top tick to bottom tick by 50%. I think it's in the nature of long-term shareholding with the normal vicissitudes in worldly outcomes and in markets that the long-term holder has his quoted value of his stock go down and then by, say, 50%. In fact, you can argue that if you're not willing to react with equanimity to a market price decline of 50% 2 or 3 times a century, you're not fit to be a common shareholder and you deserve the mediocre result you're going to get compared to the people who do have the temperament, who can be more philosophical about these market fluctuations. You can never take all the boom and bust out of a capitalist economy, but they could be enormously dampened if there were wise legislative restraints on human conduct that eliminated more of the sin and folly that will inevitably come without the so well compared to, say, communism, that it automatically followed that if there were no laws at all restraining financial conduct, the economy would work better. And that's not so. The economy works worse if you allow unrestrained sin and folly in finance. That goes back all the way to the South Seas bubble. Without a system of wise restraints, gross immorality and extreme craziness will happen. In markets, they need to be dampened. Sin and folly needs to be stepped on. Both parties have wings that are full of idiots. That is the nature of the game. And the reason it's worked as well as it has is that the people in the middle have sort of over time tuned out the idiots on both sides. But every once in a while, the idiots get in control. And of course, that has terrible consequences.
So you're really
That's the nature of the system.
You're thinking of the last 10
We went way too far in financial deregulation. And people were making so much money. And the economy was doing so well because it was being puffed up by this idiot boom and idiot expansion of consumer credit that everybody thought, oh, isn't this wonderful? And of course, it was, your life for the next 3 weeks would be more pleasant if you went on heroin, but it would totally destroy you over the long pole. And that's what an economy does when it allows itself to be seduced by the potential for an idiot boom into allowing all this gross immorality and this craziness to take over.